Hello boys and girls, welcome to this presentation. My name is Mr. Mohamed Eljaroshi. Today I'm going to be your English teacher. Today we're going to talk about Unit 3, Lesson 5, London 2012. As you can see here, we're going to talk about the Olympics or the Olympic Games in London 2012. Let's start with question A. Study the pictures. What do you think the texts are about? Read the texts quickly to check your answers. Now let's look at picture number 1. What do you think it's about? Very good. It's about boxing. Picture number 2. What do you think it's about? Good. Jamaican team. As you can see here, this is Usain Bolt. And here, it's about what? Very good, Serena Williams. So it's about tennis. Picture number 4, as you can see, we have Brazil and Mexico. So it's about football. And the last picture is about what? Very good. It's about the high jump. Very good. Now, these games are the Olympic Games of 2012. And they have done these games, or they did these games in London. Very good. Now you can read the text to check your answers. Now, let's move on to the next question. We can use the texts to answer these questions. Question B. Who can answer these questions fastest? Now we have 5 questions. These questions, you can take the answers from the texts. You can stop the video to answer these questions and then come back here and check. Let's start with number 1. Which country won the men's football gold medal at London 2012? Which country do you think it is? Very good. It's Mexico. Good job. Number 2. What nationality is the athlete who holds the world record for the long jump? And focus on this question. He didn't ask for who won in 2012, he asked who's holding the world record. And the answer is, very good, America. Good job. Because the American player holds the record for the longest jump. But the ones who won weren't the Americans, they were the British. So Britain won the gold in 2012 in the long jump, but the record is still with Mike Powell's. Very good. And the record is 8.95 meters. Now, question 3. Who won the women's tennis singles? Very good. It's Serena Williams. Good job. Question 4. Which race makes an athlete the fastest man in the world? What's the name of the race? Not the athlete, the race. Very good. It's called the 100 meters race. Good job. Now, question 5. Which country won gold in 2012 long jump? As you can see here, the record is still with America, but the ones who won gold in 2012 were what? Very good. From Great Britain. So Great Britain won gold in 2012 in the long jump. These questions are very important. Now let's move on to question C. Work in pairs to list answers for these questions. Compare your answers with other answers in your class. Now, as you can see in this question, in which sports do you we use this as a question. And complete it with hit something, throw something, kick something, run, jump. You can work in pairs, ask these questions and answer them, and then compare your answers with the rest of the class. Now let's move on to question D. Now write 3 questions about the information in the texts, then ask a classmate to find the answers. The speaking tip will help you. Now in this question, we're going to read the text and write questions and then check with our classmates. You can do this as a pair work or a group work. And then check with your teacher. Now let's read the speaking tip. In the speaking tip, we talk about the numbers in sports and how do we say them. Now this number is 9.63 seconds. We say it like this: 9.63 seconds. This is very important. You have to know it. Now let's move on to question E. Now do exercises A and B on pages 36 and 37 of the workbook. Let's go on to the workbook and do the questions. The workbook, Unit 3, Lesson 5, London, 2012. Question A. Read the texts on pages 40 and 41 of your coursebook again and answer these questions. Tick the correct answer. We have 4 questions here about the text. You can stop the video to answer this question. And then come back to check. Now let's check. Where were the Olympic Games of 2012? Very good. London. Question 2. How many Olympic gold medals did Usain Bolt win in 2012? Very good. 3. Number 3. Who did Andy Murray beat in the men's singles tennis final? Good job. Roger Federer. Question 4. The record for the longest or for the men's long jump set in 1991 is, good job, 8.95 meters. Very good. Now let's move on to the next question. Question B. Practice saying these figures. As you can see here, we have years, times, and weights. We need to practice saying these words. For example, A. We can say 1896, and we can say 1896. We can do the same for the rest. You can practice these by your own or with a partner. And then answer this question. In which year were you born? You have to say it. Number 2, times. For example, A, 10.27 seconds. 3 minutes, 43.13 seconds. And then answer this question. How fast can you run 100 meters? Say the time. And the last one, we practice weights. 52 kilograms, 105 kilograms, 2.05 kilograms. And then guess how heavy your school bag is. Tell your partner and then check together. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.